So now we're going to move forwards towards the front of your seat to give the legs and the hamstrings a gentle stretch. I'm just turning around here to so you can see these particular poses a bit easier. So we're going to take out your right leg. Aim to have the legs straight, the heel extended forwards and anchored into the floor. If you need to move a little further forwards to make sure that happens, that's fine. We put your support with both your hands onto the bent left knee. The knee is above the ankle. As we breathe in, we lift the heart away from the waist. Exhaling, we lengthen the heart forwards through the chin. Inhaling, we lift back up, push down to the hands. Exhale, lengthen forwards. Inhale, lift. So the bend is coming within the hips as we take the body forwards. You'll feel the hamstrings start to open. And we're going to hold this one down here, using the chin to extend the chest forwards over the straight leg. The spine drawing away from the waist. And then we push down into the hands, lift up the eyes, lift up the head, and bring yourself carefully back up. Drawing in the right knee, knee above the heel, we take the hands over onto it, extending the left leg, we push the heel forwards, anchor to the floor, lifting up the toes at the front. And then breathing in, the heart lifts out, exhale, extends forwards. Push down to your hands, inhale, lifting back up. Working with the lengths of the breath as we exhale forwards, lift with the inhale, lengthen with the exhale forwards, and we're holding this one. We're not just staying static, we're trying to always draw forwards through the heart and the chin towards the space in front of you. Shoulders rolled back, hands giving gentle support. We push down to the hands, lift the eyes, lift the head and bring the body back up. We can then bring in the left foot. And now we're going to take the feet out wider than the chair with both feet facing forwards, parallel to each other. The hands on the knees, the abdomen pulled to the spine. As we breathe in and we lift, and with the exhale we extend forwards. Use the chin to extend. Lift as we breathe in. Lengthen forwards as we breathe out, elbows pull back, push to the hands to lift for support. Exhale, we extend forwards. Push to the hands, breathe and lift. Exhale, lengthen, so we're lifting away from the hips. We breathe and lift again. Exhale and lengthen. So we bring ourselves back up and forward again. So we're warming up the junction at the waist. Now we're going to take that warmth and extend the chest forwards through the top of the head as if you were just being pulled out towards the screen in front of you. Shoulders roll back, elbows pull back. And we work down into the hands, lift the eyes, lift the head and bring yourself carefully back up. The knees move back together. And we settle into the left foot and take the right foot out, aiming to bring the two legs at 90 degrees to each other. Both feet under the knees, the ankles under the knees. So we turn to face forwards, the right elbow then moves down onto the right knee. The tip of the index finger and the thumb are connected. And as we push down into that elbow, we roll the shoulder above you back, turning the chest back, aiming to keep the right side of the chest over the right side of the leg. The arm can stay on the hip, or we can lift it and breathe and bring it either up to the sky or over the head to form a diagonal line from the fingertip to the hip. Head turning up into the raised arm if we have it raised, otherwise it's still sitting there on the hip. Breath steady, the heart drawing away from the waist, and then we release and lower the upper arm. Breathing in, the arm lifts. Exhale, it comes down. Or it may still be on the hip there, encouraging the twist in the chest. Breathe in, the arm lifts. Exhale, it comes down. So we're using the arm as a lever for the lungs. And again, lifting with the inhale, extend the fingertips, keep them long as we bring it down with the exhale. Hand replaces onto the hip and we lift the upper body. Bringing in the right knee and leg, the ankle underneath the knee, we take out the left. Again, aiming to have a 90-degree angle. Both hands onto the outside edge of the right leg as we turn to face forwards, the chest facing this way. Right hand moves to the hip as the left elbow moves onto the knee. So we can stay with this, encouraging the twist up through the chest, the turning up of the head, and the lengthening of the crown, keeping the spine long and open. Or we can move into the arm extensions here. As we breathe in, we can release the right and lift it up to the sky. Maybe folding it over the head, forming again that diagonal line. The head looking up into the arm, and the fingers extending away. Keep pressing down to the feet so we still have a grounding and we're anchored to the earth and we're lifting away from that. Breath steady, we have the ribs open underneath the right arm, and then with an exhale we bring the hand back down. So now we can take 3 lifts and lowers, breathing in as we raise the right arm, exhale as it comes all the way down, working with the length of your breath, constant, balanced and steady. And we take 1 more lift and lower. Returning the hand to the hip and lifting as we breathe in. Both legs draw back together. Okay, so now we take the legs out a little bit wider than we had them before, and we're going to turn the feet out in the direction of the shins, so they were about 45 degrees turned out. As we breathe in, we lift away from the waist. As we exhale, we lengthen forwards. Push to the hands, inhale and lift. So this is a wider gate on the legs, a deeper opening in the groin and the hips. Exhale as we move forwards. Inhale as we lift up, pushing down to the hands. The exhale takes us forwards. Shoulders are back, elbows are back. The inhale brings us back up. We draw in the feet back towards each other. And the hands move to prayer to the heart.